Hey guys, so today we are still working on our frame. I thought I would give you the dimensions of everything before I put it all into the vehicle. It'll be a little easier to show you the dimensions in here. So what we got here, this is pretty much my frame for the bed. This side will be pointing towards the front of the truck, and this will be on the back window of the truck. And this, the middle, will be our studs for in between. So I'll give you the quick dimensions here. So on our front ones, they will all be the same height. So, hey bud. So on our front, we got 19 3/4 for our height. So your height can obviously, but it will be whatever height you want it to be. So we went 19 3/4, and then we put a support bar all the way across the front, which is going to be 60 inches. And then we did about 7 3/4 inches tall. So again, that can be whatever height you want it to be. We just put it up high enough so you can still get underneath the seats if you need to for extra space. So this is about hitting the bottom of the seat in the back. So that was about where I wanted it to be. And then for your cross members here, these will be attached up top here once I get it in the vehicle. But for your length there, we got 27 3/4, and that will be the same on all four all the way across there. And now for your back one, it will be a little different. There's a little bit of a hump in the middle of the truck, so you'll have to, the two middle ones will be shorter than your end ones. So for our end ones, we ended up doing 15 1/2. And then for our middle ones, it will be about 13 inches. So that way it'll all be level all the way across the whole thing, from the front to the back. And then again, we have the same board back here. That one's about 7 3/4 by the same that was on the front there, the 60 inches. So that'll be your frame. And then for our top piece of wood, our piece of plywood, we did one that was 57 1/2 inches by about 28 3/4 inches. And that's a little bit shy of hitting the doors and the front and the back seats. So depending on where you want your back seats and stuff at, you could make it probably a little bit bigger. And then our bed will be a little bit bigger than the piece of plywood, so it'll kind of hang over a little bit. So then we don't have any rubbing on the side doors. And also the studs that we used, these are about 2 1/4 by about 2 1/2 inches. So that should give us some pretty good support on all of them. So you can use 2x4s or whatever you'd like to use. This is what we just found and had lying around. So, and then the middles are pretty much just 2x4s, so they're about 1 inch and a right. So this is what it will look like once you get it into the back of your truck. So I'll show you where these are sitting. This is just pretty close to the door here. This one's going to be right inside that middle hump there. Same on the other side. And then your back will just be sitting. This one's right in front of the seat belt there. I just tucked the seat belt up underneath there so it doesn't clank around. And the sides will be right by the bolts there. This one we actually cut a notch out of it because there's a little bolt, if you can see it back there, that it has to go over. So it'll be closer to the edge. I also taped the seat belt back so it won't be clanking around when it's back here. And here is how it looks with the top piece of plywood on. It's all screwed down. Looks pretty good. One last thing I did is I took an old pillowcase and cut it up into pieces and screwed it to the front here. So it wasn't really long, but it'll lay down a little bit just to protect the seat from the rubbing of the wood. And then also I went down the side here so it wouldn't rub on the side wall here. It wouldn't be scraping that up, but otherwise looks pretty good. We'll be on to the mattress now. Here it is with the mattress on top of it. we just got the mattress covered with our waterproof mattress topper. So we're going to sew that to fit the piece of foam that we got, which we actually used from our old bed. And we just cut it to make it a little smaller. So we'll just sew the waterproof mattress topper to fit this one exactly, so we don't have a lot of extra sitting underneath it.